sell you an idol. Since you think I don't love you, I just thought you were cute. That's why I guess you got a.
Funny. Yes, but not funny, haha. Funny weird.
One, two, three 僕らは何回だってきっとそう何年だってきっとさよならとともに終わるだけなんだ仕方がないよきっとおかえり思わずこぼれた言葉は違うな
What is our ideal age gap between kids?
So we have twins and they are 3 minutes apart. That's the age gap,
3 minutes.
But I don't personally think I would be ready for another one anytime soon. If we had one, I think we'd probably try again soon.
I feel like if we had only had one baby instead of twins for our first children, then we'd have a pretty small age gap between the first two. But since we have a 3 minute age gap between the first two,
no thanks.
I don't think we're gonna have
At
any more
least,
kids for quite a while.
Like 4 years.
I would say yeah,
Like
until
till
the
they're
twins
in
are in
school.
school. Because we don't have childcare. We keep them home with us.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're having another child anytime soon. It'll be a bit of an age gap.
Look like an angel, talk like an angel. The devil in disguise.
I partnered with Amazon for date nights with the wifey. So Amazon launched a new NBA League page called Amazon Fan Shop. Now I can shop new styles, top sellers, you know, the good stuff. And the store will personalize it based off my favorite teams. You see them. My fandom is officially confirmed. I mean, it don't get no better than this.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop with the shenanigans.
When babies cry, they get boobs in their mouth, and they stop crying. I'm just saying, like, the next time I cry...
เอาทุกคนที่พิมพ์มาที่แค่แบบว่าเจอกันก็สนุกแล้วนะคือสนุกมากสนุกแล้ว
I was in the gym and I saw a girl.
Okay, this one's for couples only. Who was interested first? Who's more needy? Who apologises first after an argument? Who's more romantic? Who wears the pants in the relationship? Who's older? Who said I love you first? Who's the slower replier? Who's better at TikTok? Who spends the most money? Who's funnier? Who sleeps all the time? Who's the social butterfly?
If you look for it, I've got a sneaky feeling you'll find that love actually is all around.
I live down the street, so we meet when you need and it's yours. All I is, nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better.
Okay, we're a little bit late to the trend, but we're gonna do icks about each other. My ick is that she always tells me she's getting ready and doing her makeup, and I look over and all the time she's just sitting there on her phone. Oh, not doing her makeup. My ick is when she breathes. Oh, it's recording. My ick is that she still doesn't have her license at 22 years old. My ick is that she falls asleep within 2 minutes of putting a show on. My ick is that whenever she drinks water, she goes... What the fuck? She like breathes like a kid when she drinks water. When she plays music every time she has to shit. My ick is that she always... My ick is that she always gets lyrics wrong whenever she sings songs. My ick is that she has a low sex drive. My ick is that she has a high sex drive. Giggity! My ick is that she doesn't wear socks with her shoes. My ick is that she tells me she'll... Wait. My ick is that she tells me the same story like 3 times and then figures she tells me out. Okay? You hear about that time? My ick is also that she has to run the shower and she shits and... Okay, what about... why? Because it's, like... It's natural, baby. Let it happen. No. My ick is that she always wants to put her finger in my bum.
You and me? It's a forever kind of thing.
If you are a queer woman, there's a very good chance that I'm about to unlock a core memory for you. Marriage pacts. Marriage pacts with your female friends. I vividly recall making these with more than one best friend, but most specifically and most recently, my best friend in college. We had a very, in my opinion, serious pact that if we were both still single at 30, which is hilarious now because 30 seemed so old and tragic at 21. But anyway, if we were still single at 30, we were going to get married and, wait for it, co-parent. We were going to co-parent children together. But not in a gay way. It wasn't going to be gay. Just a couple of straight gals raising children together. whilst married. Oh my God. I mean, I came out as bi very soon after that, so.
I post a lot in here about my past relationships, and a lot of them were, well, all of them were with men before I came out as a lesbian, and a lot of the relationships I was in were not good relationships. And one comment that I get quite frequently when I'm talking about like my bad experiences in these relationships with men is from people saying, well, of course you had a bad experience in that relationship. You are a lesbian and you didn't know it at the time, but that's why you had a bad experience in that relationship. And while that can be a reason for some of the things in my past relationships not working out, me being a lesbian does not excuse the shitty behavior that men have done. And I'm allowed to talk about the shitty behavior that men have done. Like when I talk about how an ex of mine wouldn't let me listen to music when I was home because he wanted me to be silent, or that I wasn't allowed to hang out with my friends because I needed to be giving him all of my attention, that is just shitty behavior. Like, that is not okay behavior from someone. And a lot of people almost excuse the behavior because I ended up coming out as a lesbian. As if me being a lesbian was the only issue in the relationship. No, like, I would have broken up with these men regardless of my sexuality.
Videos, honestly, probably from like teenagers, children, talking about like how upset they are that lesbians they know or like follow on TikTok maybe, who like have identified as lesbians like figure out they aren't lesbian. And the videos are always about like feeling really lonely or like isolated as a lesbian. And if you feel that way, here's my good news. As you get older, more people will come out as lesbians. Like, again, I feel like I see these videos from like young girls, young women. I don't know many lesbians who came out in high school. Definitely are out there, but most people I know came out in their early 20s, not out in high school. I was not out in college. A lot of people were not out in college. I honestly am waiting for like people I know now who are not out as lesbians to come out as lesbians.
When I first started dating women, I realized how low the bar had been set because I had only dated men up until that point. That was all I had to compare things to. Like on my second date with my girlfriend, we were watching a movie. She showed up with vegan snacks for me because I'm vegan, she's not. And she bought me like 2 different kinds of snacks, sweet and salty, just so that I could have something. And she spent like $6, but that like little moment where I could see the effort she was putting in, I had never experienced that before. Men had never done that for me. And as I continued to date my girlfriend, I realized that I could do cute, easy little things to show her how much I cared about her. I don't understand how men don't realize this, how they don't get it. I was dating my girlfriend for like 2 weeks before I was like, you know what, this is easy. I can do this. I can do the easiest little things to show her that I care, and she will love it. And it just makes her so happy. Here is one example of how easy it is. I'm going grocery shopping. I'm just browsing the aisles. My girlfriend's favorite thing to drink is Coke. So I walk by the Coke section and I pick up a bottle. $2. Bam. She is so happy, so appreciative. Wow, you thought of me. Oh, thank you so much, Sam. Like, that's really sweet. That easy. $2. Does your girl like flowers? Okay, next time you're at the grocery store, pick up some flowers. They're like $7.99. Not that hard. Not expensive, but she will appreciate it. It wasn't until I started dating women that I realized how easy it is. And men have been just getting away with this for years of putting in no effort when it's literally just that easy. It is not hard. You know that phrase, like, if they wanted to, they would? It's true. If they wanted to, they would.
I saw that! Disgusting pervert! That's absolutely unacceptable!
Can I give you a big hug?
No, thanks.